everyone, welcome back. Today I am going to be explaining a few things on where I've been. So I'm thinking let's just jump straight into it. So where have I been? It's been 2 months, over 2 months since I last uploaded a video, and I have recorded so many videos. I have maybe 7 unedited videos, maybe even more than that, just in storage waiting to get edited. I have 4 videos of a completely new game. I'm not gonna say what game it is. If you know, you know. But I'm gonna be, and I recorded them last year in December, just right after Christmas, because I got the game as a Christmas present. So, and then I can tell you some of the things I have been recording. I recorded a Subnautica video. I recorded a Rocket League video. I recorded another Might & Myth Porsche video. And then I recorded, as I said, 4 of the secret game that I have no idea when I'm gonna be playing or when I'm gonna be, releasing. But I'm gonna tackle the question that everybody, or probably a lot of you guys, have been asking yourselves. I know that I have met, I know some followers in real life that subscribe to me here on YouTube. You know who you are. I pointing out to you, my classmates who are subscribed, thank you so much. But I'm going to be tackling the question that most people that are subscribed to me have asked me, and maybe thought to themselves too. Where the fuck have I been? Sorry for the F-bomb, I just had to do it because this is bad. It's been 2 months, and I don't know if you guys know it, but on my Discord I have an upload schedule, and I have been following that thing trash. I haven't been following it all. I've just went from this very steady schedule of like 3, sometimes 4 videos a week to a video a month, 2 videos a week, 4 videos a week, 1 in 2 months. It just really depends on what mood I'm in, because even though it's very easy to just sit and talk like this and record videos, it's not as easy editing them, because you need a certain amount of energy to sit there. I realized that for the first time, really, when I sat down editing Might & Myth Porsche. If it was the first or second episode, I can't remember. I think it was the first episode, and I slopped through that one. It was so bad. I still think that it was very poorly edited. I didn't do that much, and so you don't have to do much in the video to make it good. But I don't really care if it's good or not. The only thing I care about is entertainment. And if someone finds it funny, I'm gonna see that as a win. I'll see that as a W. Because if someone found that entertaining, it means that my responsibility, can I say that yet? I have 38 subscribers by the time of recording this. I could have gone up, I could have gone dime down by the time you're watching this. I don't know. But I again went off tracks. I don't think you guys understand how bad I am at just talking, just me and the mic. I've done it a couple times, like the Christmas one, where I explained that I was taking a break. I flopped there too, because I'm just so bad at talking, just me and the microphone. It's one thing when I'm talking about a game, but when I'm talking about me and my life, it gets harder for some reason. And I'm really not the one to, like, okay, how do I say this without sounding wrong? Because I do keep to myself a lot, I really do. But if you know me, like, really personally, like Corpse does, if you know me like Corpse does, you probably don't know me like Corpse does, because nobody loves me, knows me the way Corpse does. I'm very open about, like, a lot of things. But just me and the camera, no, me and the microphone, I suck. But where have I been? So, it all started when I took the break. So, the 1st of May, basically. So, coming into May, it all just went downhill. Because 1st of May was the last time I recorded my video, or was the last time I released a video. And then I was like, okay, that's it. I've now released a video. And one thing, I've probably said this a lot, but I really got burnt out on doing so much YouTube, because it wasn't that I always was doing YouTube, but it was always like, okay, I really need to, like, put this thing aside, even though I really want to do this thing, because I need to get something out. I need to put something out. It could be anything. And then, when that was my only mindset, it kind of became really boring. It became so boring, because I was doing it to do it, not doing it because I thought it was fun. Now I lost myself again. You see how bad I am at talking like this? And then I also decided to go full focus on school, and not have half focus on YouTube and half focus on, like, life, like, school. So I was like, okay, I'm really gonna focus on school now. I'm gonna do the best I can with school. I am gonna push hard, going strong for this last month, because we ended 13th June, which was, I'm recording this on the 10th of July, so it was almost exactly a month ago. And so I really wanted to just focus my last time in school, you know, for this year. And then it was, okay, I'll focus on school. And that was the only reason, until, I don't know why I sounded so dramatic. It was like, oh, that was the only reason, until, like, I got in a car crash or something. No, I did not get I did not get into a car crash. You do not have to worry about me. You never really have to worry about me, ever. When summer break started, I really was okay, I want to do something with my summer. I want to post videos, and I want to like hang out with friends and family and go on trips and do stuff. Just live life, you know? Do stuff that I think is fun. And I did for so long. Like so many days in a row, I hung out with friends. I hung out with Corpse and other real life friends that I have. I don't know why I sounded so doubtful about other real friends I have. Because I have other real friends, believe it or not. So I hung out with a lot of friends, spent time with my family, and then 2 weeks ago, I was like, okay, I'm going to my grandparents. Okay, so I live somewhere around here. My grandparents live somewhere around here. It's about a 3.5 hour road trip. So on the 27th of June, I recorded a Subnautica video. That was the Subnautica video I was talking about in the beginning that I recorded. It got cut very short because I had a friend who called me and he wanted to hang out because okay, I'm not actually gonna say what he's doing because he asked me not to tell anybody what he was gonna do. So I'm not just gonna say it on camera and then put it out there. I'm not that kind of friend. So he was gonna do some stuff with his family, and so he was like, okay, let's hang out this one time until we might not be able to hang out anymore for a long time. And again, I know what he's gonna do. You guys won't get to know unless you guys know who I'm talking about, which is very unlikely you do. I lost myself again, which is very unlikely you do. You will never know what he's going to do with his family. Or what him and his family are gonna do, not what he's gonna do with his family. That sounded kind of weird. It sounded like he's gonna kill them or something, but no, he's not. I'm sorry, this video is just all over the place. It's a lot that's happened. So, I recorded a Subnautica video on the 27th, June, 27th June. And as I said, it got cut short by the friend, and then we hung out, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna edit this and just go. But then I had to pack because on the 28th I was going to a wrestling show in Sweden, because if you don't know, I am a huge fan of wrestling, especially WWE, but I like Swedish wrestling too. And it was really cool to get to see all these wrestlers up close. I had never really paid too much attention to Swedish wrestling because I always thought like, well, I'm one of the few like people in Sweden who actually watch wrestling. And then when my dad hooked me up with some of his friends from university, or like Swedish version of the university. Swedish version of university. Basically, it's called högskola, and it's not high school because they're way older. They're like, it's like when you're done with school, so you've turned 18, and then decide you want to keep on studying for something, then you go to a högskola in Sweden, where you can study and stuff like that. So he had some old friends over there who watched wrestling. They watched WWE, and it was so fun to be able to talk with them and all of that. But now I'm yet again getting off track. Shout out to them, by the way. They're super cool. I never met them before, but they were super awesome, really. So I was at the wrestling show, and then I went to my grandmother. So instead of editing, I packed. I packed my suitcase and another bag and a small handbag with my passport, with my brother's passport. And then I found, okay, it's really late. I should go to bed. I didn't have time. And then we went later that day, or later the other day. Oh my god, I can't get my sentences to make sense. I was going with my father the next day. Yes. And so I never had time. And then I found out not very long after. I think I found out at it was probably the 31st June, maybe 1st July, that we were going to another place where my family, not like close family, but distant family, more specified. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some backstory about so you can understand. So my grandmother's mother owned a little hut in a place, which place called Insjö, where it's very close to the sea, to the ocean. There's a big beach. And they have the weirdest ice cream. So if you order 1 scoop, you'll get 2 scoops. If you order 2 scoops, you'll get 4 scoops. It's crazy. So she owned a place there, my grandmother's mother. So this is my father's mother's mother, to be more specific on which side it was. And she owned that hut, and then when she passed a lot of years ago, they had split it between the 3 siblings, her 3 her 3 kids. So it was my grandmother, my father's mother, and then my grandmother's brother, and my father's 2 uncles on his mother's side. And one of their name, no, I'm not gonna say anyone's name. I'm not gonna call them out like that. But they had split between the 3. But one of them lives way closer. The oldest one lives the closest. I think he's the oldest, at least. And he lives the closest, him and his wife. So they split. So instead of splitting it between the 3 siblings, the 3 siblings agreed to have the oldest one, the one who lived closest, be fully responsible for the hut, fully owning it and everything. So we talked to him, and we were able to get a week there. So we were there a week too. And I got back, not kidding you, let's see here, what's the time? I got back, not kidding you, 2 hours ago, maybe. Yeah, 2.5 hours ago. So I really went, oh my god, I'm home, because I haven't been home in 2 weeks. And then went to my room. I was like, oh my god, it's clean, because my parents had cleaned my room. And then there was one more thing. They changed the setup. So I was gonna say that if it sounds weird, if it I don't know, because it's very different for me. but if it feels different in like audio quality or something, it's because I am in a new setup, and if we get 10 likes on this video, I will do a setup tour. I will give you a quick picture of my setup, but only if we get to 10 likes. Otherwise, I won't do it. So that's basically the story. That's the story of where I've been and why I've not been uploading for 2 months. This became so much longer than I thought. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys so much for 38 subscribers. I can't believe that we have gone up in subscribers whilst I've been gone. It's crazy. So I want to thank you guys so much for that. From the bottom of my heart to you guys, thank you. Now, with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully very soon. Deuces. Ooses.